Yeah, hi guys. So welcome to my 75 series for DSA, like solving DSA with Blind 75 series. Welcome to the API and Adventure channel. Here we solve the problems of DSA to own our problem solving skill in a better way. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel and thanks a lot to visiting my channel and my video. If you are seeing just this video, so you should first see the number one video of this playlist. I have that's why number in a number one, two, three fashion. You should first go with that number one video, then later on you can see it in a random way. But yeah, I should at least complete this videos. So we have solved five questions later on, previously. Now today we'll be solving three sum problem. Okay. So basically, three sum problem would be the extension of two sum problem. Two sum problem we have solved in the number one video also. So let's get started without further ado. So from now on, I have thought that for medium questions at least, I should be keep ready the things what I need to make you understand, so that in video making, I should be just telling you what we need to do, and it would be better for you that you would be getting acquainted with the problem and the solution. Okay, so basically, this is a two-sum problem, the extension of two-sum problem. If you have not gone with the two-sum problem solution, the first video is for you. Given an integer array nums, return all triplets nums I nums j nums k such that I is not equal to j, I is not equal to k, j is not equal to k. Basically, I, j, k should not be equal with each other. Basically, nums of 0, nums of 1, it should not be the case. It should be the case that nums of 0, nums of 1, nums of such like that. So all these three sums up to 0, we have to give those three, those triplets. Okay. Notice that the solution set must not contain duplicate triplets. So we have to remove the duplication also. Okay. So this thing should be this should be keep into mind that the duplication should not be there. Okay. So this is making this question like more tough because we have to keep the extra thing in our mind. Okay, let me. Yeah, I have kept everything. For the medium question, I have kept everything ready. So it would be taking lesser time to make you understand, because this is our motto, right? So that you should be getting acquainted with the problem solving skill fast. And this is the motto of the video solution, right? Because you are seeing the video because you don't know the solution, or you have not practiced it, or the solution did not came into your mind or from your understanding, right? So let's see the approach that we'll be going through. So this is a threesome medium question. We have input this, we need output this. What process we need to do? We will be seeing. Basically, we need three numbers right here. Number one, number two, number three, and one, and two, and three. Which is a triplet, and which should not be a duplicate numbers. So what things we are keeping in mind? There are 3 to 4 points that we need to check. We need to keep in mind. 3 point we need to take into consideration. First is duplicates removing. We should not be duplicate because it is given in the constant. We should not be having a duplicate in the triplet. Okay, because minus one, two, and two minus one could not be the answer, because it would be a duplicate answer. Okay. Okay, sorting would be needed because as in two pointer, by sorting it makes us easy for comparison. Okay, and after that, the third thing, like I used to solve the problem by checking what points I need to be considered while approaching the solution. Okay, so this 2 point was necessary because of the constant and the approach. And the third point is, after that, like after we have thought of this, we have to fix the n1 and get n2 and n3 with the solution of two sum, because in three sum we need n1 and n2 and n3, and n2 and n3 we would be getting from two sum solution, and we would be merging n1 with that. How we would be doing it? Let's see. Yeah, it would be better for you to make you understand. So what I have told that we'll be using two-sum solution. Okay. So how we'll be using two-sum solution? First, revisit the two-sum solution. What it would be when we will be solving it with the two pointers algorithm. I hope you are knowing two pointer algorithm. If not, I have the solution for that. Like I'll make you understand. Two pointers algorithm is basically using two pointer ij to traverse an array and solve the problem. Basically, if this is an array, so we'll be traversing, here, from here and here we will be traversing in the center point, and we will be stopping when like it is overlapping. They are overlapping when I is equal to 0. For example, we will be stopping here. So, and we would be comparing whatever we needed, maybe value we will be comparing greater than equal to or something like that. So this is the basically two pointer algorithm occurs, and nutshell in a nutshell. I'll be making a separate video with for the two pointer algorithm, or like mainly like that the question which is mainly solved with two pointers. So yeah, so here will be and we'll be solving three some problems. So let's go with that only. Just a second here. Okay, so here we are solving two some problem using two pointer where we are having I and J. There is some trick, like there is some tweak in that. What tweak we have to check, we have to keep in mind. Basically, what we have said is we would be having a no duplicate, right? So when we are traversing now with two pointers, we would be checking that just like adjacent number is not equal. So if array of I is equal to array of I plus 1, then we would be not considering this element. We would be moving a bit one, right? And same the case with array of j is not that is equal to j minus 1. So it would be moving to one step ahead. Here it is not equal, so it would be there only. And two pointer algorithm would be like that. So if this and this sums to a target or not, okay, to some, like for example our target is 1, so 7 minus 1 it is 6, which is greater than the target. They are greater than the target. So this is the case of overflowing, right? This is the case of overflowing. So in the case of overflowing, what we do in a sorted array, because this is a sorted array, you can see here it is a sorted array, and I have told you earlier already that just a second, guys. See here, we have told you duplicates removing would be happening. Here we are removing duplicates by tweaking this to some problem, and sorting would be needed because to some problem we are solving with this first sorting the array, because it would be beneficial for us for removing duplicates. Why it would be beneficial for us for removing duplicates? Because in sorting what happens, like same equal number would be coming aside, side by side it would be coming, right? This is the function, that this is one of the property that follows if any list is sorted, right? सो कोई भी लिस्ट सॉर्टेड है, तो अगल बगल आजू बाजू का जो नंबर होगा वो सेम होगा, राइट? बिकॉज इफ 5 6 7 8 9 आई एम मैं सॉर्ट कर रहा हूँ, तो 5 6 8 9 7 is something like that. So 5 6 7 8 9 would be there. So if for example the number is list is 5 6 8 8 9 9 3, so it would be sorting like 3 5 6 8 8 9 9. So same number would be coming adjacent, right? So we can remove duplicate very easily by checking that if just above the number is same or not. So that's why we are doing sorting here. And using this thing we are removing the duplicates using this and two pointer thing. Okay, you should keep in mind this 3 4 thing, you should keep in mind. Then three sum would be a like cakewalk. Okay, so this is not the target. So and the number is overflowing because this is a 6 is greater than target. So we will be doing j minus minus only, and I plus plus won't be happening because we are having I plus 1 not equal to I not equal to I plus 1, array of I not equal to I plus 1. So we would be here only. Okay, let me clear it and make you understand in a better. Just a second. Yeah, it is better. Okay, so here I'll be with I and here I'll be with j. Here what is happening? Area of I is equal to area of I plus 1. No, we'll be keeping here. Area of j is equal to of j. Yes, so we'll be moving ahead because we don't want duplicates. So j came here. Now we'll be checking if area of I plus area of j is how is equal to target. Area of I is minus 1. array of j is 2. Yes, 2 minus 1 is 1 is equal to the target, because our target is this. So what we would be doing? We would be having minus 1 and 2 here. Minus 1 and 2 as the first solution for this 2 sum. And we will be moving ahead, I minus minus and j plus I plus plus and j minus minus. So now we are here. Okay. So now we'll be checking this the same thing. Is this the case? Yes, is this the case? So we will be doing I plus plus. Now I is here. We're checking with J. Is this the case? No, this is not the case. Now we'll be summing up. Is array of I plus array of J is target? Yes, J plus 1 is the target. So our solution, second solution would be 0 and 1. Okay. So this is the two sum thing. Now for understanding three sum, it is just the extension of two sum. Okay. What I have told you that n keeping n as fixed, we will be calculating n2 and n3 and giving the final answer as n1, n2, n3. Okay, how it is working? See here. Why it is not getting reached? Sorry. So we are keeping minus 1 as fixed. Okay, we are keeping minus 1 as fixed as n1, and we'll be slicing this array as for two sum problem. So what would be our target for two sum? Minus n1, and minus n1 would be the target for two sum. So target would be, here you can see target would be minus n1, and we will be applying two sum for the remaining sliced array, as in the way that I have made you understand in the above thing. This In this way we would be calculating two some answers. Here we got the two arrays, and in this case the target would be changing. Why? Because we would be keeping n1, then this n1 would be fixed, then this n1 till n minus 2 number, because we need at least three numbers to calculate. Okay, you can understand here also that we have n1, then this array would be going for two sum with the target 0. Sorry, with the target minus 0. Minus 0 is nothing, so 0. Why? Because in simple algebra what happens is n1 plus n2 plus n3 should be equal to 0. This is our goal, right? This is our goal, n1 plus n2 plus l3 is equal to 0. So if we will be giving it to right side, then what would be our thing? Tell me if you have understood the basic arithmetic linear equation. It would be n2 plus n3 equal to minus n1. Okay, so this is the case. This would be the case for for our solution. So what we will be doing? We will be keeping calculating the sum as n2 n3, and what would be our target? N1. So once we have solved this, we would be summing up the solution with n1, n2, and n3. So you will be getting it more by checking the pseudocode and the actual code. Okay. So basically, medium question used to be like that only. Two, three concepts are mixed. That's why they are medium question. Okay. So let's go the pseudocode. So three-sum solution. What will be the three-sum solution? Base case. If num dot size is less than, अगर तीन से कम है तो फिर थ्रीसम हो नहीं सकता, right? So थ्रीसम होने के लिए कम से कम तीन numbers होने चाहिए. So we'll be returning empty array. Then arrays dot sort. As I have told you, na, sorting would be needed to removing the duplicates easily. That's why we are sorting it. So array dot sort nums. Then we would be having a for loop from 0 to n minus 3. Why? Because we need at least three numbers. Na? So if we would be going till nth number, then we wouldn't be having two numbers. We would be overflowing. Na? That's why we will be going to till n minus 3 numbers. If I is greater than 0, nums of I is equal to nums of I minus 1, then continue. As we have discussed here, right? Like if nums of I is not here, here, that as we have told now that we would be removing duplicates. So the duplicates come in n1 also, no? Like we are fixing n1, whereas n1 can also be duplicate. Here you can see 0 0 2 times is coming. So if for example our what was our approach? Our approach was fixing this part and calculating two sum for this. So if fixing this part and calculating two sum for this will give us for example 0 1 as a solution. So now if we are fixing this part and for example here also we have 0 and getting the solution for this, so it won't be giving a unique solution. Why? Because n1 which was fixed was repeating two times, 0 in first here and second time 0 here, first here and the second time 0 here. So we will be checking for n1's like again, right? So there can be 0 not here because it is sorted, right? So there can be 0. So adjacent zeros would be there, right? For example, if there would be a 0, so we would be having like duplicate solution, right? So when we are fixing n1, we have to check that just above that n1 is same or not. If it is same, then we have to start with the here to fix n1 here and applying two sum for this and give the solution after that n1, and for two sum we will be giving n2 n3. So this would be our final answer for first set. Okay. I hope you are understanding, getting understanded. If you are not, or if there is any issue with this, because it is a medium question, not a medium question, it is a easy question if you know how to do two sum and this basic understanding. Okay, so we'll be continuing to remove the duplicates. This is basically removing the duplicates. Now, what we will be doing, we will be fixing n. This is the thing that we are doing, fixing n and solve like calling the two sum. That this is the simple three sum solution. Okay, and in the two sum, how we can calculate two sum using two pointers algorithm. While I less than j, there is some tweak at the result of two sum. Uh, in two sum problem, we just add the two sum answer, but here add the result of two sum and the target. There is some tweak here. This is also a tweaks because we need to give the duplicates. So here we are calling to some like to some solution, and in to some solution we are here keeping a while loop I is less than j, where I and j, what it is, I and j is the number we are starting from where we are start fixing the n plus 1, from where we are fixing the n plus 1, because n1 is with the our first member of the triplet, right? And till the end of the array. So you should keep in mind that why we are keeping I plus 1 not I, because n1 is fixed and then our is the first member of our triplet, and the second and third member would be coming from I plus 1 to n minus 1 number. Okay, so here also we are doing this to remove the here what we are doing, here we are checking that if nums of I, because we need target number. So we are checking if nums of I plus nums of j is less than greater than target. So it is overflowing condition because sum of two number is coming which is greater than target. So basically and the nums is a sorted array. So what is happening here? We were summing two larger numbers to get a smaller number. So we have to come to the left side, because if the number is sorted in an increasing order like this, so we have to come to the left side if we are like exceeding the sum of target. Okay, else if nums of I plus nums of j is less than target, I plus plus, this is the underflow condition. Else if this is not the case, then what would be the case? If अगर कुछ बड़ा नहीं है कुछ छोटा नहीं है तो इसका मतलब क्या होता है? बराबर है, राइट? कुछ बड़ा नहीं है कुछ छोटा नहीं है तो क्या है? बराबर है. So basically it is the case that it would be equal. So in this else case, we got the target like n1 plus n2, we got it. So here we are checking and removing the duplicate for ij basically nums of I, nums of j. So while I is less than j, and this thing we were discussing the two sum with this tweak we are applying this code. Okay, and that add the result of the target, because and also like when we get it, when we get the target, when we get the first set of answer, then what we do, we increment the pointer from left also right, because what two pointer says it would be coming to the center from left and right, right? From left and right it will be coming to the center, so it is moving to the center. So this is all about the understanding of the approach. Now we'll be solving it in the code. I have written it beforehand because it would save your time. The approach would be the same. I'll write the pseudocode beforehand, and seeing the pseudocode you should I will recommend stop the video and copy this pseudocode, or see this pseudocode and then write the code, and then only you should see this code, because that would make you like better problem solver. If you would be having everything paka pakaya, then it wouldn't be good for you. Okay, so what we are doing here, we are having initializing a final answer array list. This is list of list. If you're not knowing, if you're new to the Java, or if you're not knowing this, basically this is the uh, for keeping this sort of thing. This is not a single type of array, right? It is this is an array of array, right? Because this is an array and the second element is also an array. So to keep this sort of thing, there are two ways. First is like using matrix, like 2D array, and the second is using list of integer. So we are using list of integer. Basically list of integer would be there like 1 2 3 4 5, and like for that pack there would be more packs like 1 2 3 4, then 5 6 8 9. There are like more list. So list of integer, it would be our final answer, and this is the way to initialize the list of integer. Then calculating length, having the base case, sorting the array, and fixing the n1 code. Basically this is a three sum solution code till here, and this is a two sum only with some tweak to use for three sum. Two sum is the core technique to solve three sum problem. Two sum is the core technique, because see, keep in this mind that most of like some of in some of the cases in problem solving you will be using the core technique. This problem won't be that difficult if you know the core technique of that. Basically this is the kernel of, like the kernel used to be there na, for operating system. It is something like that. This is the core technique for solving three sum solution problem. Okay, so yeah, fixing n1 code and checking it for the duplicate, removing duplicate. How we are removing duplicate? If the adjacent number are equal, we are continuing, like we are not checking it. Then if it is done and we are not like left with duplicates, then we are initializing n1 as this, target as minus n1, and solving calling two sum. In two sum we are giving the parameter nums I, length minus 1, target, and final answer, and returning the final answer after having the sum. So we are calling method by reference, because final answer we have initiated like here, and we are giving to the other code, other function, and we are not returning it. So what it means? It means final answer would be updated with the answer, and it would be not being copied. It is not the false copy. It is the deep copy. Okay. Let me know if you don't know about these things. Else I'll be make you understand. Okay. Now this is the same thing that I have written in the pseudocode, and as I have mentioned you that you should first write the code using seeing this pseudocode, and then you should see the solution later on. So here we are using pointer algorithm where I should not be greater than j. Till that point we are running this solution. Here we are checking underflow condition, and here we are checking overflow condition. If this is not the case, then both the numbers are equal, and we are removing duplicates by this code, right? As I have mentioned you here. No? Remember this thing. This is the we are doing with the code. Okay. Now, as we got this, because when we are getting equal to the target, sum equal to the target, then we got the n1, n2, and n3. So what we are doing, we are having temporary array list, because we are having answer as a list of list. No? So we would be adding in a list of data structure, a list would be added, right? So we got the n2, we got the n3, and n1 we have the target thing, right? Target is equal to what? Minus n1. So n1 would be what? Target minus target, because minus minus would be plus and n1 would be positive. So n1 with n1, n2, n3 we got it. The final answer would be final answer dot temp, which would be containing n1, n2, n3 for first set, for first iteration. Then we will be doing this for every iteration. This is the try run for this question. Okay, let me run it and show you that if it is working or not. Yeah, it is working. All case has been accepted. Yeah, so this is the code we have ran it. Let's submit this code, getting the screenshot or some so, and yeah, this is accepted. So thanks a lot, guys, for being my viewer, and I'll make sure that I'll be continuing this series. And if I'll be getting comments and likes more and more, then it would be motivating for me for make this video frequently. And thanks a lot, guys, for supporting me. I'll make sure that you are supporting me, and I'll make sure that you will be growing. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot.